everything. It is now time to acknowledge the future of our people, which is our young people. And I'd like to ask the winners of the Knights of Vartan Armenian Genocide Essay Contest to come up to the stage to be recognized. The first place winner, and are they making their way up? I think we have most of them with us today. Okay. Our first place winner is Ani Papazian. She is a junior at Pascack Hills High School in New Jersey. Ani? Our second place winner is Alexander Tavlian, a high school senior from Fresno, California. Our third place winner is Tali Bagdadlian, a freshman at George Washington University who's represented by her sister. An honorable mention goes to Catrice Karanfilian, a high school student from New Jersey. Please join me in congratulating each of these fine students. Thank you. I now have the privilege of introducing the following representatives to offer greetings from our co-sponsors. Our first is Natalie Gabrelian, who is Associate Director of Education at the AGBU, and she will offer greetings on behalf of the Armenian General Benevolent Union.
Good afternoon. As we all know, this year marks the 95th anniversary of the Armenian Genocide. It is a historic benchmark in the almost century-long struggle of the Armenian people in the diaspora to survive, grow, reach prominence, and seek retribution for the inhuman act of genocide perpetrated against our nation by Ottoman Turkey. As we gather today to remember the tragic past befallen our ancestors and the over 1.5 million lives that perished at the dawn of the 20th century, let us also remember that while lost, their souls are not forgotten. Indeed, they live on in each of us through our presence here in the 21st century. Along with us, they too have witnessed the formation of a free, independent Armenian Republic, the growth of a successful and powerful diaspora, and generations of Armenians who continue to demand justice, holding steadfast with a promise for a very, very bright future. That we survived as a people and a nation is a testament to our enduring spirit and the strength of our Armenian identity. It has been said that genocide tests our common security and common humanity. We concur. Sadly, 95 years after the genocide, we are still witnessing the scourge of genocide and the consequences of its denial. Over the past 2 decades, through unyielding efforts and self-sacrifice of scores of individuals, organizations, and communities worldwide, enormous progress has been made in educating and eventually gaining recognition from the international community of the genocide of the 20th century and its implications for subsequent repeated acts of inhumanity against man. Now, each year, Armenians around the world rise to demand the justice promised but ultimately denied to them after World War I. For 95 years, we have raised our voices to the heavens, to the governments, to the people of the world. Have you ever asked yourself why? Ask yourself, why are you here today? The reason is simple. We are the surviving children of the genocide, the children of our Armenia. And this excerpt from author Michael Bobelian's book by the same title explains exactly why. On the 50th anniversary of the genocide, the Armenians of the diaspora were finally prepared to take that extraordinary step needed to reawaken a long-lost cause and remind the world of the forgotten genocide. In April 1965, New York firefighter Charles Mitjan organized a march to the UN and urged others to join him. "The choice is yours," he wrote to all Armenians before the April 24th march. "He who calls himself an Armenian comes to this bridge. Either he crosses it and honors his people, or he falls back and dissipates himself from his heritage." Metjan's message was clear then and still rings true today. All Armenians, no matter how far removed in time and space from the dark days of 1915, owe it to their ancestors to fight for justice. year, the fight remains the same. Time has neither changed nor lessened this crime. We must vow to make every effort to seek the justice long overdue our ancestors. The time, my friends, is now. On behalf of HBU, we commend the Knights and Daughters of Vartan for their 25-year commitment to spearheading the annual commemoration in Times Square. As we gather once again at the crossroads of the world, we not only remember and pay homage to the 1.5 million victims of the Armenian Genocide and the survivors, but also rededicate ourselves to the cause of genocide affirmation and prevention across the globe. On behalf of all HBU chapters worldwide, our membership and supporters, we extend our support to all collaborative efforts among diasporan organizations to make this 95-year milestone commemoration of the Armenian Genocide an expression of our unified commitment in face of Turkey's denial of history. Thank you.